Hi, it is Christmas Eve, 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve, but Christmas Eve nonetheless. And I've been doing Vlogmas now all over the last 12 days. And of course, when I say Vlogmas, I mean I've been posting a video. But for these last couple days, I thought it would be fun to actually vlog my Christmas experience. It won't be that much to actually share because I'm not at home this year for the first time ever. But I will be spending Christmas with a close friend who is basically the only person in my bubble. I want to go ahead and start it since I'm currently playing video games late into the night because it's Christmas Eve. I've started listening to A Christmas Carol narrated by Patrick Stewart. It is the abridged version, but it's all the same to me. I will probably listen to the full version as well, the unabridged version, but I wanted to start with the Patrick Stewart version because I haven't read it in a couple of years and it's pretty good. I am excited to get to this book and I'll let y'all know how my feelings are, I guess, as things go on. Shit. I'm gonna die. I cut my hair. I tried something new because I'm sick of doing a buzz cut. So I essentially cut around the top and tried to make like a circle and so my hair could get longer on top. Obviously it's still very short from the last time I cut it. The goal is to let this grow. The problem is like over here it's actually pretty smooth. On the other side though, I totally fucked it up and it's like veers inward. But I'm gonna let it stay because since March I've just been trimming it down and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just being like I electrocuted myself every time it tends to grow. I think this is something I might be able to manage on my own. But I'm gonna get into the game because I'm gonna keep dying if I keep talking to you. Okay, it's like 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve and I haven't done much. I've been playing video games all day. I mean, I woke up at 12, so not much to say there. I don't really have much to vlog. I mean, being alone on Christmas is kind of boring. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be vlogging. But I finished listening to Patrick Stewart's edition of A Christmas Carol, and I just wanted to take a moment to review that. It was splendid. I will say that, I don't know, I've been playing video games all day and I've been feeling it's got me feeling sort of Scroogey, honestly, because it's just like so boring just doing this, basically doing nothing all day. I mean, I think it took away from my enjoyment of the audiobook. Of course, Patrick Stewart's is just really well done, his performance, but it was good. It clearly is abridged, right? Because that's the gist, it is abridged. Like the story worked well enough. I'm gonna listen to it again now, and I'm gonna be listening to Scott Brick's narration of A Christmas Carol. This is one that's not actually available on Audible, actually, and it's one I haven't listened to before, but as it turns out, Scott Brick has his own production company, and he has a few small titles that he has there, among them this title. It cost me like $20, but I figured why not give it a try. It's a new edition of A Christmas Carol, and I really do love Scott Brick. He's one of my favorites. Very pleasant voice, so I'm gonna enjoy that. But before I do that, I'm gonna edit today's video because I haven't done that. I've stopped being ahead of time and now doing it the night of again. But it's my book haul, and then this will hopefully go up tomorrow night before Christmas is over as I close out the Vlogmas season. So I will get back to you once I've started Christmas Carol. I mean, I'm pretty confident I can predict how I'm gonna like it. I am gonna love it, but you know what? I guess it's still worth telling you that that's the case. Why did I put this on a 5-star prediction? I know why, because I've read it before. Christmas. It feels very anticlimactic to say that, but it's Christmas, yay! I shoveled the snow, and while doing that I finished listening to A Christmas Carol narrated by Scott Brick. Scott Brick is famous for a lot of, I think, sci-fi stuff. He narrates the Michael Crichton Jurassic Park books. He's done the Dune books. He's done a shit ton of stuff. He read The Passage, which is, I think, one of my first times really recognizing his voice as being unique and really standing out to me. His voice is, I don't know, there's something so mesmerizing by it. So I went out of my way to actually buy it. I actively Googled his name to find it. I realized it's not on Audible, it's not there, it doesn't exist. And then I realized he made a version of it and to sell it like on his own store. Have I already told you this? But I paid for it from his site and it was not cheap, but I really wanted to give it a shot. I did enjoy it. It had some music background to it, which isn't my cup of tea. It's not something I usually love, but I wouldn't say it really took away significantly from the story. And while I love his narration, like it wasn't objectively bad, it isn't my favorite. I will stand by Frank Muller being my favorite. There's just something about Frank Muller's interpretation being so much more scruffy and just angry and less self-pitying than I think Bricks was. Bricks just felt like someone who would just sort of hated themselves. I guess Frank Muller's voice just sounded more aged, more hateful, and just the scruffiness really fits the character for me. So in my opinion, his is supreme. Did I mention I listened to Patrick Stewart's version first? It would be perfect if it wasn't for it being abridged. I think he gets closer to Frank Muller's interpretation of the story than Scott Brick does. It is, of course, abridged, but having read it and then Scott Brick's version, I don't think it necessarily took away from the story. I wouldn't recommend going from the full unabridged version to the abridged version, which I think I tried doing that last year and stopped. This time I went with the abridged and then the unabridged, and I think it was less obvious what was missing from the abridged version. I'm tempted to watch A Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey version. I do not know if I will though, because I don't want to get like burnt out on A Christmas Carol. But since we're here, why don't I open up my only gift that I have? My sister sent me this. I don't know what it is. I was gonna open it with her on the phone, but she hasn't called me, and I'm not gonna call her because I'm too stubborn. But let's just see what she got me. I guess I should look at the card first, but oh well, I'm just gonna rip it. She sent it over UPS to Josh from Ashley. What's this? Oh, it is. You know, the UPS thing said it was a leather bag. Oh, it's got little beard stuff in it. As a vegan, I really should say no to this, but it is a nice bag and I didn't pay for it. So I'll just tell her, Ashley, I'm vegan, you shouldn't have bought this for me, but I'll still use it. It does smell good, you know, death smells great. What is that? Beard oil. For a second I was thinking these some kind of drug she gave me, but of course not. Beard oil. I could use that. I think my beard looks shiny for y'all. Let's see what we can do here. I think they're all the same. Okay. God bless ye, merry gentlemen, know something you dismay, know something Christ your Savior was born on Christmas Day, something, oh, tidings of, smells like a leather bag, tidings of comfort and joy, how's that look? Actually, I like it, it's shiny. Everyone puts makeup on so they get on their page, so why can't I put something on? If I knew how to do makeup, I would do makeup. God knows I could use one of these bags. Let's see what card she got me. What's this? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you for the special brother at Christmas. I wonder if she means me. I'm her only brother, so the answer is yes. Shut up. The picture from Universal and a cruise we went on, dressed up as Winifred Sanderson. Oh, it's a vegan pleather, so it's not real leather. It's actually very high quality pleather. Because shit, this feels so real. Are you sure, Ashley? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's nice. Hope you like your gift. Bathroom carry bag. Inside are beard oils with your initials and your birth engraved on it. Oh my God, they are here. It's there. And here's my social security number. Because you're fondly thought about so often through the year, this brings a warm and loving wish when Christmas time is here. Hope you have a holiday that's beautiful and bright, and filled with your every happiness, a time of true delight. Merry Christmas, and God bless us, everyone. God Oh, bless ye merry gentleman, or something you dismay. Well, that's that. Thank you for sharing this time with me, considering I'm all by myself. I'm sure I could just call my family, but I want them to call me. I can be a little passive aggressive in case it's not obvious. What are we gonna do now? I want to edit my video because I'm pretty sure my friend's gonna still come over. We're gonna play some games and watch a movie, but I want to get this vlog up, so I'm gonna get as much of it edited before they get here as possible. That way maybe I can throw in some clips of us playing some games. Before I do that, I just want to do that. And then I'm going to do some listening of audiobooks because I need to get through my books. It's the 25th and I'm kind of behind. Something to dismay. I will catch you later. My neighbor just did the nicest thing. He brought over a pie and a turkey dinner. I didn't have the heart to say that I'm vegan. Since my friend is coming over, I'm just gonna give it to her and she can have it. And that's okay, right? But I didn't know what to say. But it was so nice and I loved the gesture. So is it bad of me that I didn't say, sorry, no, I'm vegan? It's like such a dick thing to say. Maybe if it was just the pie, I would eat it, but I'm not gonna eat turkey. Like, I might break a rule for like dairy or even egg, but not turkey. I can't do that. But it was so nice of them to do this. I'm currently editing this video that you're watching, and it's going pretty well. I'm glad I'm doing this because, yes, I wasn't doing anything, and part of that was just because I was letting myself get lost in a video game. And this kind of stuff, this sort of routine of editing, especially with the sort of Christmas theme to it, it not only gets me in the mood for Christmas, it also just sort of gives me something fun and active to do with myself instead of just letting myself sink into, to that rut where you're not doing anything. That's one reason why I've loved YouTubing for nearly this last year. It really came at the perfect time because, it's really helping get through this pandemic by myself. I mean, it gives me something to do in my own time. I'm glad that I have this to share with you all, and if you're watching, thank you. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can share some festive cheer. I'll talk to y'all a bit later. Oh well, turns out my friend won't be able to make it because of the snow. I thought that might happen. Not sure what else I'm gonna do tonight. I could watch a movie by myself, or I could listen to an audiobook and play a video game. And this is where we started it. But we'll see what happens. I won't close this out just yet because it's still early in the evening, but I do want to get this up soon. So maybe I'll find something to round this off with. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog out. I talked on the phone with my parents, my sisters, and a friend for a while. And now it's 8, and while I'm sure I'll be doing more tonight, maybe read some, play some video games, I think I want to go ahead and close this out just because, Christmas is ending and I want to get this out before it's too late. Thank you all for watching. If you've watched this or any of my vlogs, I really appreciate it. It's been great sharing my experience with y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all again later this year and into the next year. Also, I'm very appreciative of all the new followers. I'm at, I think, 663. I am so close to the number of my dreams, 666. I have to figure out a way to stop the growth after that point, because that's why I'm going to be at my maximum strength and energy from the Dark Lord. But seriously, thank you all. I'm so happy to have all the new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy my content. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, I hope you've all had a great Christmas and a Merry Christmas. And for everyone else, hope you all have a happy holidays, and a Happy New Year. So while this was processing, I went ahead and listened to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's like a 12-minute audiobook of the picture book, and I figured since the processing crashed, why not throw in this quick review. This was actually a very cute story. I'm sure we're all familiar with it. I will say that I don't think it works as well on book form. Granted, I didn't see the pictures, but still, I feel as though the adaptions are able to do more with it. They're able to take this really sweet story and really give it new life or a new type of life that we don't see on the page, or at least in the words on the page, because obviously I didn't see the page. I am particularly a fan of the 1966 adaptation, which is about 26 minutes long, which is about twice the length of the audiobook version of the regular book. And I really like it just because it's so true to the regular book, but then it just sort of emboldens it with these little in-between takes of what's going on. And it's really sweet animation, and the music I love. So I figured, why not share that with you? I will see y'all next week.